Happy days, Namaste, Sagittarius, the 24th to the 30th of October, and do be aware that at the end of the week the veil is very, very thin, and you can ask your questions of yourself then. You could ask your ancestors or your spirit guides to come in. You have the sun as a comment. What was it? Follow your own light. I think that was it last week. So the sun, into the good space, into the happy space. Go forward into the happy space, and the way to keep doing that is what we're going to find out now. So 5 cards overall. 1 to say what the week's going to be, and then 4 to either qualify it, or the other 4 will be the beginning, the middle and the end of the week. You decide. Sagittarius. Okay, giving love is feeling love. I was looking at the bottom. So giving love is feeling love. Whatever comes through us, that we give out, comes through us and affects us. So giving love is feeling love. So you feel wonderful when you're loved up, don't you? You feel wonderful when you're having a nice time. So giving that out is good. And I've got 555 coming into my head. So basically there's a big change coming up. So maybe you've not been feeling love, or you've not been feeling loved, or you're not finding your love somewhere, but maybe love is coming in. Maybe love is coming in. Giving love is feeling love. So maybe you need to give some love. If there's a problem, is there a problem that you're having with someone and you're just bringing the battle to them? The problem is when you bring a battle is that instead of them having to deal with themselves and take things on board, they can still say that it's your fault because, you know, they're dealing with the battle that you're bringing. So maybe if you're battling with someone, stop battling with them and let them just feel your love, you know. You can love by example. You could just make a cup of tea, or you could just do something nice, or you could say a nice word, or you could just bless them as you pass them the whole time. God loves a cheerful giver. You need to give because you want to. If you don't want to, there's no point, because it's just a negative, and it doesn't change the energy, and it doesn't get anywhere. So, and God will reward you for doing that, for standing up for you, for being you, for having the guts to do that, for having the guts to say who you are and how you want things to be. And when you just give out, you get it back. So if somebody is not giving you love back, or not being as nice as they could be to you, then basically just give them love anyway. Cover them in pink fluffy clouds. Just give them love. Or I tell you what's really good, OPONO, HOPONO. It's Hawaiian forgiveness, and basically what you do is you accept the fact that you have a part in it. Whatever's happening in your life, you have a part in it. So you can't blame everybody else all the time. So basically you'd go around and you'd say, for my part in this problem that I'm having with such and such, I forgive myself. I love myself. Thank you. So, I'm sorry. So basically you're apologising for your part in it. Okay, so you go, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. And you just keep walking around doing that for a while, and you will actually see that it actually changes the energy for everybody. Or you could just imagine the other person in a pink fluffy cloud, so you're sending the love. So that would be the giving love is feeling love, because actually instead of you feeling angry and upset with it all the time, what you're doing is you're giving out that love, and you're covering that other person in the pink fluffy cloud, which is actually, that pink fluffy cloud is coming through you as well, so it's making you feel better. So harvest time. Ride that horse in the direction it's going. Have faith and self-belief. Are you not believing in yourself, or you're not believing in the positive outcome, that this could have a possible positive outcome? And I am open to receiving. I'm going to do 5. Today I will not underestimate myself. Okay, so harvest time. So this is good because you're a nice person and you're trying your best, and you're going to reap what you sow. So if you're sowing aggravation and upset and discomfort and disappointment and frustration, because that's what you're putting into your body, then that's what's going to continue to come to you, which is where this is great advice, because then this steps in. Because if you're giving out love regardless, you're going to get love back regardless. So that's really good. So it's harvest time. So whatever you put out, you're going to be getting back. And then once you get into the groove of the giving love, for the sake of it, ride that horse in the direction it's going. It's going to go up. It's going to go really, really well. It's going to go forward. And not only is what around you is going to go forward, you are going to learn a major lesson in how to run your life in future. So that once you've learned this, how to do this, you'll know how to do this again in another situation. But the other situation won't go on for very long, because you'll go, oh, actually, that's what I did last time and that worked, so I'm going to do that now. So if somebody is putting you down or being Larry and you can't seem to win, then what we tend to do is we can tend to take that inside and start blaming ourselves and feeling small in ourselves because we're frustrated because we can't sort it out and we don't know why we can't sort it out. So that must mean that we're not particularly good at something, perhaps. But don't do that. You need to flip this, and you need to have the belief in yourself that you can overcome this, that this will change. Okay, so this to you, this giving love to feeling love, and you're just saying, well, this person is really rotten or wrong, or this situation is wrong. So maybe that's it. So have some faith in this. Maybe this is the thing that's going to be making you go, well, actually, I'm going to do that. How's that going to work? That's not going to work. There's nothing practical in that. It's totally practical. It's totally practical. OPONO. I'm sorry, for my part in this situation, blah, 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 whatever it is, go into depth about it. Go, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. And then be open to receiving. Because then you can just be open to receiving. The right thing to say will come out because you're moving that negativity out, so the good stuff will come in. The good stuff has got a space. Because if you're stuck in the negativity, then the good stuff hasn't got a space to come into. The clarity hasn't got a space to come into because the loop is going on the negativity. So be open to receiving and do not underestimate yourself. So if you have been listening to the self-critic who's giving you a kick around because you don't seem to be getting anywhere with this particular issue, then, you know, don't underestimate yourself. Go forward with the faith. Go forward with the faith and just do the giving love is receiving love. So it's a selfish act. It's a selfish act if you think about it. It's giving somebody something so that you feel better. At the end of the day, you're going to be a winner because regardless of whether you think they deserve it or they don't deserve it, they're doing the best with what they've got, aren't they? That's what they say about all of us. We're all doing the best with what we've got. Then actually giving love is actually going to be helping you out because you're the giver, you're the lover, you're the one who's doing the nice things, and then the universe is going to reward you with nice things because that's what the universe will go, well, that makes them happy. That makes them happy. I'm going to give them what makes them happy, and giving love makes them happy, so I'm going to give them more people to give love to. And so if you've got people that you can just naturally give love to, then that's nice people coming into your situation, isn't it? So have some faith. But there is actually no point this week doing something unless you want to, unless you're doing it with your heart, because you don't get anything back for that. Okay, so if you're just giving in for the sake of giving in for a quiet life, there's no such thing. It's just going to carry on being awful. So to come into your sunshine, to come into your good place, this is how you need to do it. You need to just let that love come through you. So look up OPONO and do that. Do that with that situation is my advice that I'm getting from this. Obviously, this is for entertainment purposes. Do what you like. But that's what the cards are saying to me for the situation. Happy days. Namaste.